What's going on, everyone? Trust the Buzz here. If you're new to the channel, I make daily Charlotte Hornets content, so if that interests you, make sure you go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. If you cannot tell by the thumbnail title of this video, in today's video, we're going to be talking about how much Kelly Oubre is really worth. So I know he's just coming off a hand injury. He's not quite back yet, but he should be back around this time. What is his trade value? Because, you know, considering the beginning of the season, he was playing very well. He was one of the best mid-range shooters in basketball, and he was you know, basically dragging the Hornets and helping them kind of stay in some of the games for a long time, even though we know he still had some of his bad games. But around the league, a lot of teams were like, we want this guy. We need this guy. He's going to be a free agent after this year. So therefore, his trade worth should be cheap. And so therefore a lot of teams were very interested in Kelly Oubre, and then he got hurt. And apparently he's been dealing with that injury since the beginning of the season, and it finally just got to him and he could not play. So he had to get surgery, and then now, like I said, he should come back any day now. As I'm recording this video, it's January 29th, so he's supposed to come back anytime between now and the trade deadline. And I want to talk about if that really affects his trade value. And to keep it short and sweet, no, I really don't. One, if you're the Charlotte Hornets, you can't expect to do much. While Kelly Oubre was playing very well, he also wasn't shooting that well. A lot of that is because the Charlotte Hornets, he had to chuck up shots because some of the lineups he was out there with. I get it, but if you're other teams, you're like, hey, he's shooting like 42% from the field. Do we really, we really have to throw up that much to get him? I don't think he's going to command first round pick type energy, but I do feel like he's going to bring in maybe some young players that the Hornets can get a look at. Maybe some guys like some picks, some second round picks, which we know we have enough of those, but you package enough second round picks, you can move back into the back end of the first round, which could be very helpful. I don't know, they already have a late first round pick because of the Denver Nuggets this year, and maybe they'd have two and then take them two and then trade back into the lottery. Then you have two lottery picks. Don't know, we'll see, but there's a lot of things they could do. If I was a Charlotte Hornets fan, of course we don't need to really expect too much. We don't need to expect too much to get from Kelly Oubre, not because he's not good, but we also shouldn't expect the bottom of the barrel. But keep in mind, he has been injured, so that is going to take a little bit off. And then also, it wasn't like he was playing that well. He was playing very well for us. However, is he going to play that well for other teams? That's something that other teams will think about. Now, granted, half the stuff he was asked to do for us, he will not be asked to do in Golden State or with the Suns or with the Timberwolves or anything like that. Half of those teams that are not going to need him to do what he had to do for us. So that's going to be a plus in the Charlotte Hornets scenario. So I would just say that, look out for the two second round picks, maybe a first round. It'll be definitely a future first round. It won't be a first round now. Teams are hearing too much about how this draft class is stacked. So I don't think people are going to be that willing to move first round picks unless they know they're going to get someone great, because this, to me, this draft is filled with talent from the first pick to the 60th pick. And then even after that, the undrafted free agent class could be great. So a lot of people are not going to be willing to maybe even trade picks at all from this draft class, but we'll see. And some people are going to do it, but my point is, for someone like Kelly Oubre, are they going to be willing to do it? I don't know, but let me know what you think about Kelly Oubre's, basically where you think he stands as far as trade rumors, as far as his trade worth. I'm seeing 2 second round picks. I'm seeing a young player like a Cam Reddish in a second. I'm seeing maybe back end of the first, depending on the team. That's going to be really important. The Bucks, maybe. I don't know if they have their first round pick, but I'm just saying the Bucks, maybe they could possibly give up their pick. I don't know, but just let me know what you think down in the comment section below. I think Kelly Oubre is going to get moved, and I think we're going to get a package where it's like, okay, I'm happy with that. I don't think it's going to be anything terrible, because like I said, he's still a valuable player. So I don't think that it's going to be straight trash what we get as far as offers, but I don't think it's going to be what some people think, where it's like, oh, definitely a middle first round pick. I don't think it's going to be that, especially considering with him being out. But let me know what you think down in the comment section below. I could very well be wrong. I very well could be wrong. I would have never guessed Rudy Gobert got traded for what he got for, especially comparing to what Donovan Mitchell got traded for. Never would have in a million years. Or the Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Paul George trade. Never would have expected that kind of trade package for Paul George at all. So it's just a lot of things you have to think about with the NBA. You just never know. So we'll see. But let me know what you think down in the comment section below, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.